Hello Zebra Herd and welcome back to Plants vs. Zombies Heroes, and today we are moving into Season 11. You might notice something else is different. The resolution of the video should be a little bit better because I have upgraded my equipment. I guess you guys suggested a lot of tablets to me and I finally found one that works, so I like it a lot. It seems like it runs PvZ Heroes really well, so hopefully the video should be better from here on out. Of course, my phone was really dying on me. Not only was the screen smaller because it's a phone instead of a tablet, but also it was just like the game would freeze up all the time. So I've been trying this out and I haven't had any freezing whatsoever. So hopefully videos are better from here on out, which is great because we have a new season to celebrate. We'll be getting some rewards because I hit like Diamond League, like level 34, 35-ish. And then after that, we'll play a couple games and then we will move on over to a spending spree, which will be great. So let's open these things up, see what we get inside. I'm just so happy. This is so much easier to record from as well. Like, it's beautiful. So what do we get now? We're gonna get some uncommons. Maybe we could get lucky enough to get a legendary. I don't think so, but you always gotta hope, right? You always gotta hope. Right now, not looking like it. We get a super rare, which is always pretty good for these kind of packs. I think I have the most of these. All-Star is pretty good, and that's all we get. But we get an extra card out of the way strategy deck. And we are going to go up to rank number 10, nothing crazy. Maybe I can climb up a rank even higher sometime this season, but I'm not really sure. But like I said, we'll be starting today's episode off by playing some ranked, having a good time with it. I really should have like the entirely same setup as I had before, because even though I switched devices, you can still carry over that information. But oh my gosh, we'll be able to see more of the sides of the screen. There'll be backgrounds to the actual battles that I haven't seen before because my screen on my old phone wouldn't cover it. So I've been trying to think about what we wanna do. I really enjoy the very powerful deck, so I think we're gonna keep with that, play with that a little bit more. It's a lot of fun, especially when you get some good combos going on. I don't think my very powerful number 2 is all that different if we take a look, but we might as well take a look. Yeah, I think I've just tweaked it a little bit. I think I added some of these, which aren't too common. Maybe even some potato mines, and the grave busters might be new. I can't remember what's the difference between this and the actual strategy deck, but that sounds pretty good to me. I think we're good to go. But yeah, let me know how your season went. Your season 11 or season 10, one of the two. Let me know how it went, how everything went with all of the decks you had, all the ranks you climbed. Let me know what rank you ended up being at the end. I would love to hear. So with all of that being said, we're gonna recycle all of that and get more of the same. I'll keep one potato mine, can't hurt. But our goal, of course, is to get Strawberrians, to get, what's his name, Sergeant Strongberry. Those two make a powerful combo. And just try to keep a pretty productive early game as well. We're going against some low-ranked people. It's been a couple days since the season started. Just like, look at this. You see these characters on the left and right side? I've never seen them before. I didn't know they were there because my screen wouldn't show that because the resolution is just wider on a tablet. It's exciting, and just, there's no lag. The tablet's not overheating like my phone does. The touchscreen works better. I mean, sometimes I do that. Whoopsies. Yeah, we'll go ahead and play one of these. I think that'll be great. Because if we can get a Strawberry next turn, that guy will be great because we can put that over the Strawberry and do 2 damage to something, and then also get another Berry Blast out of it. That's really good, or even just a Sergeant Strongberry over it as well, because that means it'll do 2 damage to it, and then he will do an additional 2 damage to it. Crazy stuff like that's always good. Okay, he's just gonna make a Space Cadet, which honestly I'm not worried about, because both our Space Cadet and this guy is gonna survive. So we'll have to see what ends up happening. But as long as we play a berry over, or I could do this, but this does 1 damage to each plant and zombie, which is sort of the problematic part about that. I mean, I could just do a potato mine, that always helps. I just gotta make sure I put it in front of him and not on top of it, because it's a fusion with anything, it's not just a berry fusion. I don't see what he's gonna do. Oh, I wish we had a Grave Buster right now. Okay, so if I could do anything, I figure, I mean, I could even do Potato Mine here, then buff these guys up, and then double his health. That could work. Let's try that out. Buff these guys up, double his health. Sounds pretty good. Now he's at 3-4. I mean, I'll go back down to a 3-2. That sort of stinks, but I'm glad I'm not taking the damage. I should have put this environment here, but how was I supposed to know? That would've been great if I put that environment there, because I wouldn't have lost anything. Okay. But overall, we're doing all right. We're gonna be able to get rid of these guys. But yeah, I definitely wanna make way more PvZ Heroes videos soon. I've been taking a little break from them. This will be great because I can actually play the game more reliably. It's not as much of a chore for me to record it, and that makes me super duper happy. So I don't know what this is gonna be, but hopefully whatever it is can get a little bit damage done to it by the environment. It might be up to a 4-brain zombie. Okay, actually that's not too bad. We won't be able to get rid of it, but it won't be able to get rid of that thing. I don't know what this is called, the shelf mushroom. I always think it's a berry shelf. I keep on forgetting the mushroom part of it, I guess. Oh wow, oh yeah, maybe oh yeah, I was wrong there. I thought it was not gonna take us out. I was very wrong. Okay, well, why am I getting so many? What is with this? I don't understand. I'm actually getting really bad draws right now, for sure. We'll do what we can with what we have. I wanted to work, like I've been meaning, it's on my to-do list to work with a Smash deck that has more than idea I was working with earlier, that some of you said you liked, which was, let's go ahead and do that to him. And this isn't the most opportune thing, but I'd really rather have a 4 damage guy out there. But the Frenzy Smash deck that has the Coliseum and a 0-cost go, a couple people were saying that's a pretty cool idea, and I wanna do that a little bit more. I haven't had the time to experiment with it. So you have to go through great lengths to even hit me, which will most likely activate my shield, so I'm not too worried. But if I could just get like a Sergeant Strongberry or Strawberry and everything will be amazing, please. Oh, okay, I'll use that. That should be fine. I mean, maybe that wasn't worth it, but yes, okay, something. That's all I wanted to see. I don't know why I've gotten 4 of the berry shelves and I haven't gotten any of the like high voltage currents or anything else I would expect from this kind of deck. High voltage current is actually the current event card, which is what made me think about this. Okay, well that's not fun to deal with. I'm thinking that we could maybe hold off for now if we could just get something like this going on. I really don't care if you're gonna be doing 2 damage to me. Oh, that's gonna hurt. That's really gonna hurt, but now I know what to deal with. I mean, I guess he'll deal with himself. Yeah, this guy like has some interesting like high damage strategies going on. Lots of gravestone. So now I'm a lot worse for wear than I was before. Yes, okay, that's what I was looking for. The problem is it's actually gonna be a problem with him. He's gonna make this more difficult for us. But actually maybe not, it depends. I have 7, so that's like the perfect amount. When you play a berry, do 1 damage to all zombies here next door. So I probably wanna put him here or there. And then if I put, I mean, I could also, it's really good to have the Strawberry in one of these 3 center lanes and not on the outside, if that's at all possible, like if you have a lily pad or if you just wanna put them on heights, because it just doesn't work as well. We'll have to see what we wanna do about this, but I'm thinking we could put you here and definitely hurt the bucket head, because then we can do damage to you, do an extra 2, and now you should be low enough to destroy later on. Okay, so what is that gonna be? Oh, that's not gonna activate because we already have our shield up. Ooh, okay, I'm definitely gonna protect him. That's a great opportunity, because then the Sergeant Strongberry just has as much health as he needs for a while. The problem is that we're still really, really low on health, so we're gonna have to turn things around quickly. I don't know if that's gonna work or not. It might not. Unfortunately, we just sort of got the right cards at the wrong time, and now we have the right cards and it's too late. Oh no, that's fine. For a second I thought he had 3 damage. So we're gonna actually keep all of our guys here, which is great stuff. I mean, yeah, so you're gonna do 2 damage to me. It's not the biggest deal in the world. As long as we can get something nice here. Please give me something nice. Gosh darn it, that's not nice. Really? That environment? Out of all the things I could have gotten, all the cards I have, you couldn't have given me just 1 more high voltage current. No, I didn't even get a single high voltage. I have 4 of them in this deck. Maybe I should just try the strategy deck version. I don't know. That stinks, there's not really much I can do about that. I mean, the only good thing is that he is starting to run out of cards. That's only so much of a benefit. Oh, come on. Yeah, this is game over. What can I really do about this, you know? It's just, nothing good's coming from it. We're not gonna be able to get rid of either of these things because of this. Oh man, that stinks so much. Nothing I can do. Wow, okay. So this is probably game over, just because the game was like, oh yeah, I'm not gonna give you the right cards. I'm gonna give you nothing that you can work with. Oh, now, like, what is it? The game is making fun of me. Now it's giving me a Grave Buster after he's played like 30 different Grave gravestone cards. Just like, oh, that's awful. Not a good start to the season. And he's not gonna play anything gravestone whatsoever. It's over. There's not really much I can do about this because this doesn't even draw me a card. So I'm just gonna go ahead and end the turn as quickly as possible. So he's got the win. Let's see if he realizes that or if he takes like 10 minutes. Nope, okay, he does. Okay, so I might just try again with the strategy deck. I enjoy playing this when the game doesn't hate me, but that was just unlucky, really unlucky. Okay, so let's keep moving. We will just change back to very powerful. What is different about this? I guess I really like having the berries. I mean, maybe I did add the environment, so maybe that's my own fault. So let's move back to this one and just sort of tweak it then. I don't know if I need that environment so much. I don't even know why I really have it. You know what, why I have it there is for counter environmenting when they play out environments, because that was sort of a big thing, but I feel like it would just be smarter to do that. The problem is it's not as low cost, but I think that'll be better. I don't know if we need 3 grave busters. I'm at 4 grave busters, 3 will work just fine. So if we could have an extra of anything, what would it be? Maybe just another berry blast. Are you a berry? You're a flower, you sort of look like a strawberry. We could do something like that. I mean, if we are, you know what? Let's do something like this. Just in case like that pocket strat comes out, it works, you know, with the hibernating berry and the lava. It's a really good combo when you can get it to work. Okay, this is already looking a ton better. I'm thinking we could, oh yeah, it's looking really good. Just leave it like this is perfect. Even if we do struggle in the early game, as long as he doesn't play anything super duper awful, we should be fine because like we have this, we have that. That's gonna be some good early game protection. Even if he plays something like, what's his name? The con man, the quick draw con man. I can blast him away. It's like there's plenty of things that just become a non-issue now. Like that, I'm just gonna go ahead and put a potato mine in front of him and then blast the other dude, and then boom, I don't got any. Actually, maybe I should do that the other way around. Like, oh gosh, whoa, what is happening? Okay, my game almost shrunk away. Come back. I'm still learning how to use this thing. It's a little weird, okay? Okay, conjure any 3 cards. Have fun with that. I mean, we're still gonna be able to get rid of everything he has out on the field, which is what I was really looking for. Now I'm probably just gonna put you out. The turn after that, I can put him out. The turn after that, I could play him over the crazy berry or whatever his name is. I would like to get rid of one of these guys, but at the same time, maybe it's not a good idea. Maybe I could just do this instead and see what we get. Is that chicken gonna move? The chicken doesn't move when you do that, huh? Okay, good to know. That way you can't like power up the chicken to make it hard to get to. Or at least getting rid of it. Okay, so now we have 4 brains. What do I wanna do? Ooh, okay. So I'm thinking we can, for right now, this will probably be the smartest thing we can do is just put that guy there. Next turn, we'll play the Sergeant Strongberry. We'll have 1 extra sun. I don't know if we'll use it, but it'll immediately get rid of some stuff, hopefully. I'll have to wait and see what he puts over that mustache monument. He definitely has some kind of mustache strategy with the, this guy's a mustache. And then he had the mustache zombies earlier. So definitely there's some kind of mustache strat going on. So we should get rid of what we can as quickly as we can and see what ends up happening. He'll probably have the mustache professor, I think it is, the guy with the duck. Yep, right there. That's sort of a pain, but I think we can make this work. All I gotta do is play this guy. It's not gonna be the best thing possible with his 4 health, but it's what I can do for now. And the next turn I can really make some stuff work. I might actually put this guy here, because if I could put the other strawberry in here, that would be really good. So there's that done, he's down to 1 health. We're still gonna take a bit of a beating, but we'll catch up a little bit with the 7 damage here, and then now we'll just be able to more easily get rid of everything he does. And now we're actually tied on health, so if this hits my shield, which yep, it will, very cool. So I'm gonna hold on to that. I really don't need it at the moment. What do we wanna do? If I had 7 brains, it would be even more perfect, but I think that I have a lot of opportunities unless you play that. That makes everything complicated. Thanks, buddy. Okay, so, you know what? Oh, actually, no. This is fine. Yes, this is totally fine. Put that there. This is why this deck is so powerful. Boom, get rid of that stuff. Berry blast you, boom, see ya. Turn done. You had something on the field I didn't notice, and now he has 0 brains, is boom, maybe even be able to hit him for 4. Yep, okay. That's pretty good, down to 7 now. Then we still have another Strawberryan for when we need it, which might be in a moment. Oh my gosh, it's so powerful, I love it. So if we put a Strawberryan here, that means every single lane is gonna be affected by a Strawberryan, which is what we really, really want. The thing is you're doing a bonus attack, aren't you? No, you're not. I always forget his effect is to get +2/+2, not to get a thing. Okay, so if we do this, that should attack you two. He's gonna hit him, he's gonna hit her, take him out. Then we can play you, and that's gonna hit them, and then everybody on the field is gone again. It is so overpowered, it's insane. Even if you, it doesn't matter, unless you have another engineer butt stomp, but even then, yep, we're still gonna win with the other two. So that was a really strong win with the Spadao, and that's really what I'm trying to showcase, is how strong that can be. I'm glad we got it. Okay, so Plants win that one. And remember to stay tuned towards the end of today's episode. We will go ahead and do a spending spree, try to spend like 4,000 or 5,000 gems, see if we can't get a couple more legendaries. But let's move over to the zombie side. I haven't set up the Super Brainz, or not Super Brainz, but Gargantuar one I was thinking of, or maybe I did. It was Lord of the Vampires. Was it this one? Does this one have goats in it? It does. Would I wanna mix with this anymore? I mean, if I had anything, I'm thinking environments. Once again, we're sort of vulnerable to environments. So what do I not need as much as what I have here? Probably this guy. So like lower that a little bit, get 2 of these in. I mean, I don't even know if I need this guy at all. If we could just up the chance of getting this and getting this. Those are the 2 things that are going to make this what it is. Beyond that, if I could get, what did I wanna get? Maybe another one of those, just to really buff this goat up, because there's also sort of that side strategy of the goat, because of course the goat gets +1/+1 when another goat gets hurt. So if we could just make it sure that those goats are teaming up and getting very powerful, that could be good. Like maybe even good enough that I should add a hover goat. I'm thinking I should. I don't need as much, like there's a lot of high cost in this deck that I'm not the biggest fan of. I think that we should get rid of you, and we should add the hover goat. Maybe even add 2 hover goats. I don't know, maybe 2 hover goats is asking for too much. Trying to take a look. Like maybe even this could be good, but it could also be risky. I think it'd be smarter to do something like this. Maybe add another one. Cause I just like, while I like it, I feel like it'd be better as a medium cost if we have the goat. We don't need to focus on all of this. So doing something like this and then having him saving me for the late game, and obviously I'm no pro at this game. This is just sort of my thoughts on it. This is why I think what might work. And if you disagree, feel free to let me know. I'm always trying to learn from what your guys' feedback is, but I feel like this would work out better. It's a little bit more focused. I think it has a lot more going for it. So let's try it out. So yeah, we already got the combo right here. 3 brains. So on turn 3, we can make some major stuff happen. So if we could get a hover goat or something, or just to protect that combo, because it'll get +2/+3. So that means it's gonna be a 3/4, then give it this, and then, you know, protect it. Like, it's so many options. It's great. Like, we could just stall out until turn 3 with this guy, and with this, pretty easily. And then we have the Vampire, which we're not gonna use until afterwards. So you're not a problem. Actually, perfect candidate to just Rolling Stones you. And the next turn, things are gonna go our way. Hopefully, we'll have to wait and see. Okay, there's the Vampire. Like, we could stall out and wait for the Vampire, because remember, with the Vampire, Amphibious Frenzy, when any zombie with a Frenzy destroys a plant, that zombie gets +2/+2. Especially since I don't know what he's gonna be doing here. Maybe I should go ahead and put out the normal Vampire, and this is the Ancient Vampire. Yeah, throw out the normal Vampire as sort of a bait to get him to do that, because I was expecting him to do exactly that. So next turn we'll do the Ancient Vampire. The turn after that we can do the Goat. And then we have some crazy things. It should spiral out of control. I think it'll work out really well. So first off, Vampire there, and see how this ends up working. Plants here can't be hurt. That's not a big deal. If I do get an environment, that would be great, but for now, I'm not even focusing on that lane. Okay, so we already got him down to 13 before we could really even do any of the magic. So let's try this now. I'm gonna go ahead and play that combo. You should be a 3/4. That is such a nice combo. Getting a turn 3, 3/4 frenzy, like it's crazy. Okay, so that's sort of stinky. But you aren't invulnerable to tricks. So I can do this, just to sort of stall you out for a little bit until I can get an environment out from over there. And then we can get a hover go out next turn. That'll be great. Because you can't do bonus attacks if you don't have anything. And then if we can -2 to you again, or even just do this, that should actually get rid of you. So let's go ahead and do this. We will go ahead and do that, and this goat's gonna be out of control. And now every time I try to attack this goat, it's gonna get +1/1. So that's a problem. I was hoping that wouldn't happen, but it's what happened, and only so much you can do about that. Oh gosh, so yeah, this is a problem for sure, but that's all you can do for now. If I could just do this, and then, come on, come on. Bring you down to 3 damage is a lot more manageable. If I could get an environment next round, that'll make things a lot easier. Ooh, we might have just won though, depending on what you get as a superpower here. What's it gonna be? Oh boy. A plant is a bonus, so that means you're gonna be doing 3 attacks here, because you're gonna attack, and then you're gonna attack again, and then what is that gonna be? It's gonna be my heal. Perfect thing to get, awesome. Nice, and then we're gonna be able to hit you, and you are down. So there is that round done. And that means we can keep moving. I mean, I think that's really all I wanted to do for today's episode is I wanted to do some stuff with the Spit Owl Berry and then mess with the Frenzy a little bit more. I'll definitely try to flesh out these decks a little bit, try to see if I can't get better things with them, but it might just be a matter of trial and error. Let me know if you have any ideas with it. I would love to hear if you think these decks could use a little more of something or a little less of something. All ears for that kind of stuff. But finally, let's go ahead and do a spending spree. Not now, I'm busy. Let's go ahead and try to spend, ooh, there's a rose pack right now, but I don't really need any of these. It's good to take a look at them every once in a while, see if there's a good deal. But usually I just try to stick to these. So we'll do 1,000 for each pack for right now and see how things go and move our way out. So we got ourselves 10 of these, or 11 actually. These are of course the newest Triassic Triumph. We get ourselves some uncommons, a lot of stuff. We usually get a ton of the uncommons. So I think this is gonna be a bunch of sparks for us, which is always a good benefit, even if we don't get a single legendary. If we can get a ton of sparks, that will be great because we can use those to turn them into legendaries. That's really all I'm trying to get with my sparks at this point, because I'm getting very, very close, inching along to the way of having every card in the game. And we do get a legendary. What's it gonna be? It is another Gargantuar throwing Gargantuar, but we're not done. Yes, that is really good. I only have 1 of him, so I'm super excited to see that. So this is speeding through, awesome. So let's take a look at this. This is my 2nd Headhunter, and that's my 4th Gargantuar throwing Gargantuar. So I'm done with him, very cool. I'm so happy about that. So let's keep moving, go back to the packs, and then go to Colossal Fossils, and see what else we can get going with these. Maybe we can get 2 more legendaries. If we could just get a legendary per unpacking, I would be so happy. I don't know, we'll have to see. But that made me very, very happy. And then all the other stuff is just bonus sparks. We'll make sure to try to cash in our sparks, but yeah, this entire episode, I haven't had any slowdown with the game and has been running beautifully, which means that I can do this a little bit more reliably. I'll be trying to get more PvZ Heroes episodes out without it being as much of a hassle, but for now, legendary time, what do we get? Yes, a Cob Cannon, 2 of them! Oh my gosh, that's amazing. Of course, we've been talking all about the Cob Cannon in our PvZ 1 series we've been doing. We've been replaying the original Plants vs. Zombies. We only had 1 Cob Cannon before, now we have 3. So that's another candidate for me to showcase another legendary card soon, maybe the Cob Cannon. Let me know if you wanna see it. I am so happy about that, that's awesome. So there's a Colossal Fossils unpacking. Move on down to Galactic Gardens. We've been 2 legendaries per unpacking. Will that continue? We have to find out. I think that out of all of the sets, out of all 4, the premium base set, Galactic Gardens, Colossal Fossils, and Triassic Triumph, I think the Galactic Gardens is the one where I have the least legendaries. So if I could get another 2 here, that'd be awesome. And also is the one with the most uncommons. It's uncommon how many uncommons this has. But yeah, now that this runs well with PvZ Heroes, that also means it should run well with another Plants vs. Zombies game you guys have been requesting. Won't spoil it for now because it's really obvious anyways. But one day, we'll try to get to that game. I'm already doing a lot of PvZ as it is, but for now, we get a legendary. It's another Onion Rings, and okay, we got the Astrocado. I forgot what his name was for a moment. Oh, and we completed Evolutionary Dawn. We got much closer to completing some of these decks, which is awesome. Wow, really close. Okay, so let's check this out. This is our third onion rings, very cool. And then our third Astrocado. 3 is like our magic number today. That's our, because we got the third of other legendaries as well earlier with the Cob Cannon. Okay, so we have another pack to spend with the premium pack. Okay, let's get to that and hope that we can get everything. Maybe we could, like, we've gotten 2 legendaries per unpacking, like for real, that's what we just got. Can we do that one more time? If so, I will keep spending gems every time we get a legendary. Like if we get a new legendary, I was gonna spend another 1,000 gems, and we get another legendary, maybe that would be a bad idea. We'll have to wait and see. I might not get any legendaries this time. Okay, there are a lot of uncommons in this one as well, but it's a base set, that makes more sense. I'm gonna get so many sparks, so it's gonna be great. But as always, thank you guys so much for your support on this series, you guys being interested in the game and sharing your thoughts with me. That's what makes it all worth it. You know, being able to play and get these legendaries, that's always a ton of fun. But it being an experience with you guys, no legendaries that time, is what really, really matters. So thank you so much for being a part of it. I could, you know, let's go ahead and spend another 1,000. Make it 5,000, I feel like that's a nice even number. 5,000, see if we can't get a legendary this time, maybe the last one won't count. Because I think almost everything we got there was just gonna turn into sparks. But we should still have some basic legendaries for sure that I don't have. So if I could just go through this again, hopefully, you know, that can change. Because I would really like to say that I have every card in the game. That would just be awesome. Okay, so for right now we just have the rares. I definitely have, I think I have every uncommon rare card in the base set. For the super rares, I'm pretty sure I have just about everything, if not very, very close to it. Yeah, here we go. Nice, the king. And that's it. I think I already had 4 of him, because before he was only super rare, and I think I had 4 of him at that point. Let's take a look. That is my second. Oh, I'm wrong, super wrong. That is my second zombie king, my 3rd potted powerhouse, and then our 5th grapes of wrath. So I'm gonna be able to make a lot of sparks for sure. We're gonna check that out right now. And there's our collection. Man, it loads so much quicker. 10,000 sparks, that does indeed add up a lot. And as you can see, I currently have 22,000. So that is amazing. If we take a look at what legendaries I'm missing, I'm not used to this keyboard. This is my first Apple product I've ever owned, ever. So it's really weird for me. But you can see I need 1 more onion ring, 1 more Astrocado, 1 more Cob Cannon, 2 more of the Carrot Dude, Triceratops. I have 4 of you guys, 4 of you. I need 2 more of the Walnut Bowling. I don't have a single one of the Pecanolith. Like I was saying, I'm really missing a lot of Galactic Gardens legendaries. Reincarnation, I could use another one of. Pine Clone, could use 2 more. 1 more of you, 3 more of you. You're a base set. See, there's plenty of options. I'm not gonna go through every single one. But I still have a lot of work to do if I want to get every card in the game, but I'm willing to put in the work as long as everything works out okay in the end. But with all that being said, thank you guys so much for watching today's episode of Plants vs. Zombies Heroes. If you watched this video, make sure you comment Legendary Zebra so now you've watched to the end that you are a Zebra-tastic viewer. Check out more episodes like this one on your screen right now or by subscribing to join the Zebra Herd. By the way, thank you guys so much for watching. I'll see you next time. Bye-bye.